Knights of the Old Republic, so normally I don't like to start at the load screen, but I actually, as soon as I ended that last video, I had a graphics driver update, and that crashed the game and it restarted my computer, so that was kind of a mess, and I was hoping I wasn't too far back, and it looks like... Did I collect these crystals? Oh no! Oh no! Are you kidding me? I didn't quick save after I got the crystals. Okay, let's try to get through this as quickly as I can, because those crystals seemed useful. I have a feeling I'm gonna want them. Although I can't decide if I should sell them, my extras anyway, or if I should keep them. I think I'll keep them for a little while, then sell them if I absolutely need to. Get out of my way, Carth. Fine. Come on, there we go. Oh, come on. Jeez. Oh, is that mainly everything? Egg here. Okay. Got it there. Eggs here. This really reminds me of Mass Effect. My goodness, these games are just so... Like, you could just tell they're made by the same company. I don't know if they were even made by the same people, so maybe... maybe it's just all in my head. But, still. You can tell the same mindset was behind it. Let's put it that way. Okay, let's save here now. Where am I going? I need the map and Ebon Hawk. So now I need to go... Alright, I need to talk to you.
How can I help? I do? How did you know? An amusing description, but hardly the truth. We both know the real reason. You have some idea of what I'm thinking. The bond we share. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels. And what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you. This is not a joke. The choices you make could affect both our destinies. Not to mention the fate of the Republic and the entire galaxy. There is much at stake. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force. That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
I really want to do a dark side playthrough now.
Yes, what's on your mind? Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop. Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it.
That is none of your concern, Carth, and you would do well to leave the matter be.
I respect you, Bastila, but you've been as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. If you won't talk to me, then maybe somebody else will. And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you? A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Sounds like such a, I don't know, some 14-year-old girl would say that on Facebook.
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just, damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again. Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
I wonder if I can keep talking
Yes,
to him.
what's on your mind?
Oh,
You got it.
Anyway, let's go give that news to the person about the, thing.
Tong haitwam chichi jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dol ka chikun ita haudonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Ta kumjus tak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale ogan runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nuno. Ka chikun ita haudonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo mujashak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Darn it.
Ta kumjus tak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tong haitwam chichi jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gan. Ka chikun ita haudonga. Iking wi ita nandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nanda. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching pala. Ka chikun ita haudonga. Iking kuno. Ka chikun ita haudonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slim wi ita nandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandaktek. Shatung ni pat runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tung. Ka chikun ita haudonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slim runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching. Wi ita nandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandaktek. Ka chikun ita haudonga. Iking kuno ba mul. Ka chikun ita haudonga. Iking.
Okay, that sounds really cool. I've never heard of that anywhere else before. Huh. If what he was saying is true, that sounds like something I'd do when I'm max leveled with best armor and everything else. But maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to see.
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi. Ah, yes. Thank you, Master Jedi. Stay here, Rilka. I'll be back in an hour.
Yes, dear. Good luck.
I completely forgot I even did that. What about
Now
you?
those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you... Thank you, young Jedi.
I have no idea where their leader is. Question is, should I do that before I leave, or should I just
My
leave?
droid is still missing. I can feel him. My droid? Destroyed? No. No, this cannot be happening. I can't bear to live without him.
Is that it? Okay. I don't know. I don't know where the leader is. Maybe I'll come back later to finish off that quest, because for now I don't really want to go back there. I kind of want to go leave to the Star Forge. But let's go talk to the Jedi Council really quick. See if they had anything to say about that feud that was going on. I wonder if there were any other paths for that feud to take, like if I could make them all become friends. It sure didn't look like it. Oh, and I need to upgrade my lightsaber too.
May the Force be with you.
Yes, yes.
I must congratulate you on your actions. You have saved Juhani and brought her back into the Order, and have given us all great hope.
Okay, I guess I don't have anything to say unless I get stuck on you. Come on, there we go.
Padawan, I must speak with you. You are now one of the Jedi, an order with a long and glorious past. A past we should all be aware of. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past. Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation. Well, you can hardly blame the Republic. The memory of war was fresh in everyone's mind. Nobody was eager to relive the horrors in a campaign against the Mandalorians. But in the end, it was unavoidable. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun.
The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict, so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally. Revan and Malak were heroes, the great saviors of the Republic. 1/3 of the Republic fleet was under their direct command, and then something happened. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months, scattered sightings that were never confirmed. Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror. Initially, the bulk of the Sith force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power. But what is more disturbing is the size of the Sith fleet itself. Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars, but many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers. Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson. May the Force be with you.